sleep.
Molly, wake up and shut up.
Leave Molly alone.
You want to make something out of it, July?
Get me, Peppa.
Come on, July, beat her up.
Stop it! Lay off July. If Hangan wakes up, she'll get sore. It's okay, Molly. You were just having another nightmare.
I want my mommy and daddy.
Molly, we ain't got any mommies and daddies, and we ain't never gonna have them. And that's why we're all called as orphans.
I am not an orphan. My parents are alive and they're coming to get me someday.
Yeah, and Annie's gonna know that proves it. Will you read to me, Annie, please?
Oh, brother, here we go again.
Please take good care of our darling. Her name is Annie. She was born
on October 28th. We will be back together soon. We have left half of a silver locket around her neck and kept the other half, so that when we come back, you will know that she's our baby.
Do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out? Now get to sleep. I know these words mean nothing to you, but they're everything to me. They're proof I got parents.
Do you really think they're out there, Annie?
Yep, and I'm gonna meet them someday.
Now what?
If my folks haven't found me yet, I'm gonna find them.
Again?
Pepper, watch out for Molly.
But what if Miss Hannigan catches you?
She won't.
Trying to make a break? Again? What the heck are you doing?
Aren't you gonna beat the tar out of me?
Have I ever hit any of you?
No, but you've threatened, and that's worse.
I know. Kid, if you think it's bad in here, it is lousy out there. I'm doing you a favor and not letting you go. Now what do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I didn't hear ya.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
What's more?
I'm not an orphan. My parents left me the note saying that they'll come back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. You're an orphan. Rise and shine! Rise and shine!
Aww. But it's in the middle of the night.
You think I don't know that? Annie here tried to run away. Again. So as a welcome home party, you're all gonna clean this dump till it shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Now what do you say?
We love you, Miss Hannigan.
And I love you. Now, scrub the floor, strip the mess with the laundryman. Get to work. Now!
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of dreaming, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We hope cotton blanket, start out room, empty bellies, start out full. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you wanna throw the towel in? It's easier to put it up a fight. No one's there when your dreams at night are creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one drives when your eyes get wet and weepy. From the kind you would think the Smiths would sing. Oh, empty belly life, Lawrence Valley life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus was that, was he? No one cares for you, a snitch, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. In the whiskers from a chin, Christmas. Jumper with a safety pin, Christmas. Make her drink and make you gin, Christmas. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work. Strip them beds. Scrub that floor. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for you, a snitch, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life. Morning, children. Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
What the heck? What are you doing in there?
Nothing?
Your days are numbered. Get her out.
Good morning, kids.
Good morning, Mr. Bundles.
Morning, Miss Aggie. All right, kids. Clean sheets. Once a month, whether you need them or not.
Thank you, Mr. Bundles.
Thank you, Mr. Bundles. Thank you, Mr. Bundles. Thank you, Mr. Bundles.
Thank you, Mr. Bundles.
Thank you, Mr. Bundles.
Thank you, Mr. Bundles.
Thank you, Mr. Bundles.
Oh, Miss Aggie, I live for laundry day here at your fine establishment.
Oh, Bundles. You are full of applesauce.
Aggie, won't you let me take you out for an ice cream soda?
No, cause I'm saving myself for Oliver Warbucks. Now get the dirty laundry and get the heck out of here.
Very well. So long, fair Aggie. And Merry Christmas to all.
Merry Christmas and goodbye.
Miss Hannigan, will you please have a breakfast now?
No, you may have it later. There's a rush order of dresses You can eat after you're done with the sewing machines. That is, if you've done a good job. Roll call!
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Annie, get you off and self out here.
Miss Hannigan! Annie ain't here!
Oh, where is she then?
Mr. Bundle stored her out with the dirty laundry.
What? I could lose my license! Bundles! Come back here! Somebody! Don't talk! I hate it!
Pardon me, I'm looking for my parents. Do you know who looks like me, sir?
Hot corn, 5 cents.
Gee, it smells great.
It tastes better.
Wish I had a nickel.
Wish I had a nickel for every time someone said, I wish I had a nickel. Hot corn.
Stop! Wait! Don't even think about it! Biting me!
That's the last of them.
Good, all right. We drop them off at the pond and have our lunch break somewhere warm.
How about Florida?
Good idea. Come on.
Hey, that's mine. Okay, go on, eat up. What's wrong? Are they chasing you because you're looking for your mom and dad too? Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Sometimes it seems like the only thing you got is trouble. But things will get better. They just gotta.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick on my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. From what may, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick on my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. From what may, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away. Tomorrow,
I said, hey, you!
Yes, sir?
Not you, the one with 4 legs. Freeze.
What's the problem, sir?
The smart keeps giving the dog cat to the slip. I can now finally turn him in.
Oh, you don't have to do that, officer. You see, he's my dog.
Really? Then how come I say more and not you?
Well, I don't get out much.
Well, what's the dog's name?
Name? Oh, that's easy. I call him Sandy. That's right, Sandy, because his fur is a nice sandy color.
Sandy, huh? Then why don't you call him then?
Call him?
Yeah, by his name, Sandy.
Gee, I would. Only sometimes Sandy forgets his name is Sandy. Right, Sandy?
Just call the dog.
Sandy! Here, Sandy! Come on, boy! That a boy, Sandy.
All right then. Next time I see you, you'd better have his leash and license. Otherwise, he goes to the pound for an eternal sleep.
Yes, sir.
Now get home before you catch pneumonia in this cold.
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
You, where's the leash and license?
Run for it, Sandy!
You take the mud, I'll get the kid. Fuck that. Hey you, stop. Get back here.
Hey you, short staff, hold up.
Hey, Flatfoot, bet you can't catch me. Oh.
Gotcha.
You're coming with us.
Oh, I was worried sick, officer. Oh, you poor thing. Hope you didn't catch a cold out there. What would I do without you?
Scrub the floors by yourself?
Out of all my little girls, Annie here is my favorite. Thanks for bringing her back to me.
Well, seeing as she means that much to you, Mom, I guess I don't mind that I spend the whole night chasing after her.
Well, if there's anything that I can do, officer.
Actually, there is.
There was this mangy mutt with her that got away. He comes sniffing around, give a holler, and is off to the pound.
Oh, yes, sir. You can count on me, sir, for anything. Ta-ta! Back to your beds, all of you. And as for you, if the Board of Orphans finds out, they could come nosing around and I could lose my job.
But I thought you hating your job.
Oh, no. I love my job. It's the kids I hate. So you wait here. I'm going to copy up a punishment, and it's going to be a doozy.
Miss Hannigan, look! There's a mouse!
Do I look like this?
No, it's up there. No, it's right here.
No, I tell you, it's right here.
Get back to bed! All of you!
Funny.
Now, Missy, I don't want you to do this ever again. So as punishment, you're gonna clean this dump with this. Glad you're back?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar. What's the one thing I always told you?
Never tell a lie.
That's right.
Excuse me, I was told I would find a Miss Hannigan here.
And who might you be?
I'm Grace Farrell. The City Board of Orphans said...
Look, it was all a big mistake. Somehow Annie here got into the laundry basket and one thing led to the other and I had to call the cops. Please don't fire me.
I think you must have me confused with somebody else.
Oh, I get it. Listen, honey, if you're peddling beauty products, I don't need any.
Miss Hannigan, I don't peddle anything. I'm the personal secretary to Mr. Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks?
Yes.
The richest man in the world.
Yes, the City Board of Orphans sent me here to extend an invitation to an orphan to spend the holidays in his home.
I'm an orphan. I can be ready in 5 minutes.
An orphan child. Perhaps a child like this one.
Great idea. I'm a child and I'm an orphan.
Liar. Annie ain't no orphan. She's my little girl and she's nothing but trouble.
That seems hard to believe.
Look, you can have any orphan on the joint. You just can't have Annie.
If this is something to do with the laundry or the police, perhaps the Board of Orphans should know.
She's all yours. Merry Christmas.
Good. If you'll just sign the paperwork and get Annie's coat,
Coat? Why would a kid need a coat?
we'll buy you one at Bergdorf's on the way uptown.
Really?
Yeah.
Bergdorf's? Will ain't be fancy.
Girls, you'll never guess what happened. I'm going away for Christmas. Yay! Bye. Take care. Bye. Bye.
Why aren't all of you in bed?
Little girls, night and day, I eat, sleep, and read them. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings. I'd like a man to nibble on my ear, but I'll admit, no man has been. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little cheeks, little teeth, everything around me is little. If I ring little legs, surely I will get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cried years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Oh, send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to little girls. Someday I'll land in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little girls.
Gee, it's so big.
Everybody?
Who's that saying?
Everybody, this is our Christmas gift, Annie. Annie, this is everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Did Mr. Warbuck's plane arrive yet?
He called from Teterboro. His plane got delayed, but he's on his way. May I take your coat, miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course you will, honey. Now tell me, what would you like to do first?
The floors, I'll scrub them first, and then I'll do the windows.
No. Annie, you're here to have fun.
Really?
Really, Mr. Warbucks instructed me to make sure that for the next 2 weeks, you have a swell time here.
Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Green is her best color. No, blue, I think.
Your bath is drawn by Mrs. Green.
Soap? No bubbles, I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
The silk. No satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Drake. Drake will bring your tray. When you're through, Mrs. Pugh comes and takes it away. No need We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it here.
Who are you?
I'm Annie.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks. How was your trip?
Don't ask me about my trip. It was a nightmare. My factories are shutting down right and left. It's bad. Very bad. Drake, can you please get my table? Mrs. Pugh, can you get me a sandwich?
President Roosevelt is on the phone. He's awaiting your call at the White House.
Fine. What did you say your name was?
Annie, sir.
Is there any particular reason why you here?
With all the negative press you have been receiving, sir,
Oh, yes, right.
Annie is the orphan you invited for Christmas.
But she's a girl. You're a girl. Orphans are boys.
You didn't specify boy, sir.
Aw, gee, Mr. Warbucks, that's okay. You can trade me in for a boy, but I really like seeing your house, though. It sure is big.
Annie, I couldn't be more delighted that you'll be spending Christmas with me in my big house. What are we supposed to do with her?
Well, it is Annie's first night here, so...
Then come to my club for dinner and cigars.
Sir, your club is for men only.
And I don't smoke.
I see. Then how about a brandy?
How about a Broadway show?
Gee, I've never seen one of those before.
Then we attend a Broadway show with Grace. Drake, can you please get the president online for me?
Certainly, sir.
I thought you were leaving.
Well, you see, Mr. Warbucks, I haven't met anybody with a real job except for Mr. Bundles, so kinda like to watch you work.
Fine. Sometime when I'm not busy.
You're never not busy, sir.
Oh, all right. Well, that's about it.
Aw, couldn't I watch you just a little longer?
Sir, the president is on the phone.
Hello, Mr. President. You coming to New York for the holidays?
Invite him over for Christmas.
Why don't you and Mrs. Roosevelt spend Christmas with me and my new Annie? Oh, that's great. Excellent. He said yes.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
So the President of the United States is coming to your house for Christmas?
Yes, for Christmas dinner. I wonder what Democrats eat.
Let's go out and celebrate with Annie. We'll show her the town.
Too much work, Grace.
It's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I haven't seen New York before, so I'm just as glad to watch you work.
You're telling me you lived in New York all your life? I've never seen the place?
Miss Hannigan,
She runs the orphanage.
she never lets us kids out. What's New York like anyways?
Well, it's, let me think. NYC. What is it about you?
NYC. What is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. NYC. I go years without you, then I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from pure. Enough of Frankfurters answering back, brother, you know you're
In NYC, too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold,
too late. I'm sold. again on NYC.
NYC, the shadows at sundown, the roofs that scrape the sky. NYC,
The rich and the rundown, the big parade goes by. What other town has the Empire State and a mayor 5'2"? No other town in the whole 48 can have compared to you.
NYC,
You make 'em all postcards. You crowd, you're still the champ. Amen for NYC. The shimmer of Times Square, the pulse,
the beat,
the drive. You might say that I'm square, but damn, I come alive. The city's bright as a penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
to think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things. NYC, the whole world keeps coming.
By bus,
by train,
you can't explain there yet.
NYC, just got here this morning. 3 bags, 2 bags, 1 knee. NYC, I give you fair warning. Up there, lights, I'll be. Go ask the Goshmans of Kaufman and Hart, the place they love the best. The California pays big for their art. The fan mail comes abreast to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse, that's where I'm high. Tonight, the why not? It's NYC. NYC, you're standing alone. You're proud, you're still the champ. Amen for NYC.
Sandy!
Wow, Annie, who's this?
And old pal, can we keep him?
You've always wanted a dog, sir.
Well, what the heck? Driver!
Come, Sandy.
My Annie is going to be adopted by your millionaire.
Actually, he's a billionaire. And yes, he's going to tell her tonight.
Well, then she's the lucky one.
Yes, well, if you'll just sign here.
Could you excuse me for a minute? Right. Where were we?
You were about to sign these papers? Thank you.
My life just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
Hey, sis! Glad to see me.
Turn a show. Did they let you out of prison this time, or did you escape?
I got a deal with the warden.
Rooster, you're the only con I know who can con a cop.
Thanks! Hey, me mind your gal. Lily.
St. Regis.
St. Regis.
Miss Lily St. Regis. I was named after the hotel.
Oh, which floor?
Gee, real nice place you got here.
Sure. Every day I get out to my knees and pray. Why me?
I don't know.
Spill it, Rooster. What do you want?
Me and Lily were in the neighborhood and $10 to tide me over.
$10? I ain't got 10 cents. Get out. And take the St. Regis with you.
Hey, wait a minute.
You're telling me that after all your crooked schemes, all you've got is lint in your pocket?
Look who's talking.
I'm doing just fine. Thank you.
Oh no, sis. You're not doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Aggie, how come us Hannigans ended up with the fuzzy end of the lollipop? I remember the way I said it, mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
You stack the aces.
You load the dice. Mother dear, we know you're down there listening. How can we follow your sweet advice to easy street, easy street, where you sleep till noon.
Yeah.
Should repeat easy street, where you get there soon. Easy street, easy street, where the rich folks pay. Yeah. Move them feet to easy street. When you get there, stay. It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4. What she gets more bucks.
The little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While you get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady, to getting more bucks.
Instead of less,
Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
where does that put us? I'll give you one guess.
Easy street, easy street, Aggie is the key. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree.
sir.
Oh, good.
Is everything all right?
Well, you know,
You'll do fine, sir. Just tell her how you feel and speak from the heart.
I'll try.
Mrs. Pugh said that we could have our picnic right here.
That sounds delightful. Annie, before we eat, there's something I want to ask you about. But first, did you know that I was an orphan?
No, sir.
Yes, well, I lost my parents when I was very young. And from that day on, I vowed to work very hard and become very rich.
And that's just what he did.
Yes, but Annie, I never realized.
Until he met you.
I mean, what's life about if you don't have anyone to share it with? Do you follow me?
Sure. No, not really.
Maybe this will explain better.
Oh, gee, thank you, sir.
I noticed the old broken one you always wore, and I thought, off with the old and on with the new.
No, I don't want a new one. My parents left me this one and a note saying that they'll come back for me. Mr. Warbucks, you've been real nice to me, but all I want is my parents.
I understand. I do, Jack. If your parents is what you want, I'll find them for you. But I'll need the locket and that note so that the FBI can trace it to your mom and dad.
Annie, if Mr. Warbucks says he'll find your parents, he will. Even if he has to pull every string right up to the President of the United States.
Okay, I'll go get my note.
We are going to find your parents, Annie. We are.
Thank you, sir. Is it okay if I write to the girls about this?
Of course.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, it's Annie on the radio. And remember, all of you out there, Mr. Oliver Warbucks is offering $50,000 to the couple who give their Annie's parents. $50,000?
God.
This is Bert Haley saying, smile, Darnia, smile.
No, Mom.
Good night.
What?
Pepper.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. You're a bunch of sacks. Who cares if Annie was on the radio? I do. Me too.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mom.
Put your hand
Thank you.
I think it'd be fun to be on the radio. This is Bert Healy saying, hey.
Hey, Dapper Dan, you've both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be a bromely, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street to Salmon? It's what you wear from ear to ear, and not from head to toe. That matters. So Senator, so janitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed. Though you may wear the best, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Smile, 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 Danny, smile.
Do I hear happiness here? I still see smiles.
Miss Hannigan, Annie was on the radio. They're sending out a search for Annie's parents, and there's a $50,000 reward.
Oh, don't you like them apples?
Ain't it great?
Great. Now get to bed before I battle here.
But what about your dinner?
What about it?
You didn't give us any.
That's because I knew you'd be back today, so I punished you all beforehand.
So hungry. I'm starving.
So hungry.
$50,000? I hate that kid so much. I could be her mother.
Excuse me?
If you're gonna rob the place, start with the orphans.
Actually, miss, the wife and I, we're Ralph and Shirley Mudge. We're looking for whoever runs this place.
You're looking at her?
Then maybe you could help us. You see, about 11 years ago, we left our little baby here.
She was a little boy. I mean, girl. It's just so hard to tell when they don't got no hair. Right, honey?
Are you telling me you're Annie's parents?
Yes!
I don't believe it.
I told you she wouldn't believe us.
Wait. Rooster?
You gotta admit, sis. We fooled you, huh?
Yes. Right up till your girlfriend there opened her trap. Really, Rooster? You sure know how to pick them.
Don't he, though?
Aggie, we're gonna blow this town with all the dough we'll ever need. I got a plan.
I bet it's foolproof.
100%. We're gonna fool Warbucks and grab those 50 G's.
You and every other con this side of the River Hudson.
But those other cons ain't got an artist working over in Brooklyn making fake birth certificates.
Go on.
And those other cons ain't got a sister who knows all there is to know about the kid.
Yeah. I do know all there is to know about Annie. And I also know that Miss Reed is here ain't got the brains for the job. She makes one slip and we all end up behind bars. For the rest of our lives.
Yep, you're right. Lily's out.
And I'm in.
Wait, no.
Sorry, sister. About the money. Half for me, half for you two.
D.
Hey, wait a gosh darn minute.
You wanna be cut out completely?
Heck no.
Then quit whining. One last detail.
Shoot.
Annie. Once we have the kid, what do we do with her?
I make her disappear. Then we head straight for...
Straight for where?
Oh, Rooster. Tell her.
Sir, it looks like a lot of people have showed up.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fill out your questionnaires truthfully, and any specific details will be most helpful.
Sorry, ma'am, it's the heels. I can't do anything.
Hey, yeah, just leave.
Not there. Use it, I'm not using it either.
I liked you. Did I get me? No. Be good.
Sir, it looks... I think every liar, thief, and crackpot showed up on our doorstep today. So many sub-stories, yet nobody mentioned giving Annie the locket.
Are any of them my parents?
It appears to be that everybody who claims to be your parents are fakes.
Oh, well, maybe they got lost or missed the train or something. I'm sure my real parents will show up.
Sir, this just arrived by a special messenger from the FBI.
Good. The information about Annie's locket. Between 1918 and 1924, 90,000 Annie's type of lockets were made and sold. Oh. The FBI says it's impossible to trace your parents through it. I'm so sorry.
Drake, let's you and I go check on the Christmas menu.
You did the best you could do, sir. Thank you for all you've done. I guess a kid can do okay without parents. Looks like you got everything you wanted.
I'm afraid that isn't so, Annie. Annie, I love you as if you were my own little girl. I want to adopt you. Would you consider it?
It's just that I love my real mother and father so much. I don't know if I could love anybody else.
I understand, but if you could find a place in your heart for me.
I made me a fortune. That fortune made 10. Been headlined and profiled again and again. But something was missing. I never quite knew that something was someone, but who? My speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim at 2 universities bearing my name. Yes, something was missing each time I got through. That something was someone, but who? Could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would need me for me? Need me for me alone? The world was my oyster, but where was the pearl? Who dreamed I could find it in one little girl? Yes, something was missing, but dreams can come true. That something is no one but you.
Mr. Warbucks, if I can't have my real parents, I'll like you to be my father.
I'm very glad to hear that, Annie. I have an idea. Grace.
Yes, Mr. Warbucks? Is everything all right?
Couldn't be better. Telephone Justice Brandes and ask him to come over to sign the adoption papers.
Oh, that's wonderful news. And when should I ask him to come?
Well, it's Christmas Eve, so we can have the adoption tonight and a big party as well. Tell Mrs. Pugtorton flowers, champagne, and caviar.
And ice cream and roasted corn.
You heard the young lady, and all the Christmas decorations left in the city of New York.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, extend our invitation to everyone in the house.
Miss Grace, will you be there too? Because it's really nice when you two are together.
Grace, will you join us?
Well, I'd be honored.
Wonderful. Let's get ready.
I'll take care of everything.
Mr. Warbucks, the house is ready. The tree is ready.
That's after 11.
Drake, it's never looked better. You've outdone yourself this time.
Thank you, sir.
Annie, are you ready?
Leaping lizards, just look at this tree.
You know what, Annie? I think I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I think I'm the luckiest kid.
Justice Brandes.
Brandes, so happy you could come on such short notice.
Happy to be here to preside over this momentous occasion.
And this is Annie.
Oh, how nice to meet you. Well, Oliver, Annie, I'm ready to begin if you are.
I'm ready, Judge.
Me too. I guess it's unanimous. Shall we begin?
Sir, before you start, may I present the Mudges.
There she is!
Who are you?
We're your mommy and daddy.
Sandy, mind your manners.
We're Ralph and Shirley Mudge.
Ain't she cute, Ralphie?
Oh, she's a regular doll.
Perhaps we should discuss this privately in my office.
Well, we was kids, poor, sick, and dumb to leave you.
But we had no choice.
You see, a nice man in Canada offered us a job on a farm.
No babies allowed.
No. So we had to leave you for a little while.
It's been 11 years.
Yes, well,
Mr. and Mrs. Mudge, yours is a touching story, but...
perhaps you want to see some ID. Here's our driver's license and his birth certificate.
It appears to be in order. Born October 28th, 1922.
That's my birthday.
Those are the dates in Annie's note.
Yes, but I'm still not sure.
We finally saved up enough money to come looking for our little girl.
We came straight to town and headed straight for where we left her. And a very nice and very attractive lady at the orphanage said we'd find Annie here. I still can't believe we found our baby.
Me neither.
There's just one more thing, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
With all the thieving that goes on in orphanages, you might not have the other half of this, would you?
Look, Ralphie, the locket. She's wearing it.
Perfect fit. Now, if we'll just get Annie's things, we'll be on our way.
Mr. Mudge, what about the money?
Oh, you would want some money for having taken care of her. We don't have much, but,
You didn't know that Mr. Warbucks was offering a $50,000 reward for the couple who could prove that they're Annie's parents?
He is? Well, we don't want no money.
No, we just want a little girl. Come along now.
This way, please.
Well, on the other hand, with $50,000, we could raise Annie a pride.
Uh-huh.
And in what form might this money be in?
Certified check. You can pick it up tomorrow with Annie.
Tomorrow?
Yes, well, I'd like Annie to spend Christmas morning with us. If that suits you, Annie.
Yes, please.
Well, we've been without her for 11 years. I guess one more night won't cause no harm. Come on, Shirley.
Wait, I want one more look at my sweet darling. She's a dream. A dream.
Mama.
Looks like this calls for a celebration. Thank you, Drake. Everyone, Annie has finally found her parents. Here's to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Bet your way they lives as nice as right here. Bet you your life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrows. Till there's night when you're stuck with a day that's gray and lonely. You just stick up your chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day.
Don't leave small children all alone. That's why.
Just what do you care about those little tykes?
Why? It's Christmas. My heart is full of glad tidings of great joy. Now, let's go get that Raggedy Annie.
See you later, baby doll.
But I ain't the motherly type. What am I gonna do now? What are you girls doing?
Playing a game of cards.
Wanna play poker?
Poker? What's poker?
Come on, I'll teach you. Get the cards. Two for you. Two for you. And two for me. Place your bets.
I'm in.
I'm in also.
You're all in? Okay, I guess I'm in too. Show. Aww.
Full house.
Okay, let's play again.
For $79.
Place your bets.
I'm in.
I'm in too. Me too.
Again? Okay, show.
Full house.
Oh, darn, lost it. Gosh, you sure you girls have played poker before?
Beginner's luck.
Well, how much does she owe us? For $79.39.
What? Where am I gonna get that kind of money from?
Deal with it.
Hey, why am I worrying? I'll be rolling it in when Rooster and Hannigan get back from Warbucks'.
Hey, that's where Annie is.
What's happening? Spill the beans.
No, my lipstick is sealed.
But the person. Hey, get that back right now.
Give that now.
I bet the cops will be very interested in your fake IDs.
I said give that now.
Fess up.
Okay. Rooster and Hannigan are pretending to be Annie's parents for the reward money. And when they get back, I'll be sitting large and living pretty.
What makes you so sure that they're coming back for you?
Because I'm Rooster's dame. He'd never let me take the rap and spend 3 months in prison on Rikers Island again.
Really?
Hey, wait a minute.
Finally.
They aren't gonna give me any money, are they?
She got enough.
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Sandy.
Did we look under the tree and Steve sent him off to any presents?
No, he brought me my parents. That's plenty. Do you think they'll let me keep Sandy and visit you, sir, and Miss Grace?
Of course they will.
You look like you've been letting me sleep.
Yes, well, we'll be working with the person and with me all through the night. And they haven't done anything suspicious. So
I really am a lunch? And lunch? Actually, I'm really Christmas present. Oh, I noticed your brother. Peaches! Mr. and Mrs. Lunch. Will you let me keep him?
it's the only thing like a little girl.
Come on now, Sandy. Better be on our way like a runner.
So soon, Annie hasn't really opened her presents yet. Sorry, we know the time.
Here, I'm this way. I need the present.
$1,000. What? You return me again. You better go to the
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, how did you forget this? We've kept your child for so long. It takes some getting used to. Hey, come on! Roscoe, you messed up the wrong day. Making sure I get my piece of cake. I want my mocha. United States government. I command you to halt. Who do you think you are? The president? Yeah, he is the president. If not the budget, what should I say? Miss Agatha Hannigan and Danny Francis Hannigan, also known as Mr. Hannigan, also known as Jacob Tip, also known as the Cheese Up Rooster, and Lily St. Regis, also known as Felix the Fisher, also known as you must have been eating in any history, but at least I'm wearing silver. Don't ever tell me I'm going to shut his stores. Look, it was all his idea. He dragged me into it. Annie, tell us people how good I've been to you.
Miss Hannigan, I would, but the one thing you always told me was never tell a lie.
You little brat! I'm going to let you know a little secret. I don't like your ego. You're nothing but a rotten gold digger. After how good I've been to you, this is what you get. You drove me to this.
Miss Hannigan gone forever.
Yay!
Annie, I have some important news for you. Oliver, the FBI was finally able to trace the handwriting on a note to David and Margaret Bennett.
The Bennetts are my real parents? Where are they?
I'm sorry, Annie. Your parents passed away some time ago.
So, I really am an orphan?
Annie, are you alright?
Not really, but I will be. On the bright side, I'm not a mug.
I hope this is the start of a wonderful year for all of us.
And I'll see to that each and every one of you is adopted by a fine and outstanding family.
Yay!
You're welcome, kids.
Annie picked up Christmas presents for all of you. Nobody didn't even look at tree.
May the start of a wonderful year for all of us. I do mean all of us. And Annie, you still love me to be Annie Bennett Roberts.
I like that more than anything.
I love you, Annie.
I love you, Danny Robots.
Thank you.